Hey everyone, it's Jesse, educatedemonstratesell.com. Wanted to do a quick video on cold call anxiety. So some tips and tricks. You might be wondering why there's not a lot of writing on this slide, but that's because it's pretty easy getting over cold call anxiety. So we'll just review the 4 things right here. The number one thing is to actually do it. The number one thing to get over cold call anxiety is actually to make the call. But also, you have to practice and know what you're going to say, right? So you need to have a script. But when you think of a script, it's not your typical cold call script. You need to think of a script like a sequence, right? A script is just a lot of writing and stuff like that, which can be really overwhelming if the call goes in different directions. You want to have a sequence, right? And that's something that we talk about in our course, right? But a sequence is a little bit different than a script. Relax. So just think that you're just contacting another person, right? And then also you want to slow down. So you want to pause. When I first started making outbound calls, in my business, I would listen to the recordings, and it would I'd be speaking really, really fast, and I'd be really, really excited about contacting the person and think about the other person's perspective. It just sounds a little bit weird, and it sounds like a sales call, right? So you want to just be really chill and engage in what you're saying. Of course, you don't want to come across as unengaged or not interested in your work or your job, but also just calm, cool, and collected is really important. So practicing is knowing who you're calling, right? What vertical you're calling. So for instance, if you're calling someone for a certain service that you're offering, you're going to approach them a little bit differently than someone who you're calling, for another service that you're offering, and then also using different case studies. It's really important not to get caught up with, should I say, how are you? How are you doing today? This or that. It really, more of it matters on getting to the real essential parts of the call, and to book a meeting, assuming that the individual you're contacting is qualified and decision maker in what you're selling. Then to get caught up with, well, if I say how are you versus how are you doing, they're not going to like me. Again, they don't know that you're calling. The person who you're calling they're not expecting the call. That's why it's cold, right? So as long as you come across as confident, you're relaxed, of course you make the call, you slow down, you'll be really set up for success there. So if you're interested in learning more sales tips and tricks and things like that, click the link below, and we have a quick 5-day sales training sequence, totally free. Just enter your name, email, and you'll get a sales tip based on my experience in sales. And also have an opportunity to join our course and our programs as well. And look forward to meeting with you and learning what you sell, and seeing how we can help, and have fun, and good luck with your calls, and booking your meetings, and driving those sales. Talk to you all soon.